Good day everyone. In this video, our topic is all about arithmetic sequence. So when we say arithmetic sequence, it is a number sequence whose every two consecutive terms have a common constant difference. The difference between the consecutive terms is called the common difference. So we have to take note of the number sequence and the common difference because arithmetic sequence is a number sequence having common difference. And the formula for arithmetic sequence is an equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d, where an or a sub n refers to the general term, or at some point this may also refer to the unknown term. Next, we have a sub 1 refers to the first term of our sequence. N refers to the order or the position of the term. For example, you have here a sub 3. So you are referring to the third term or the third order of the given sequence. And D refers to the common difference of the given arithmetic sequence. So how are you going to identify or determine whether the given sequence is arithmetic or not? Okay, so we can determine if it is arithmetic or not depending on its common difference. If the arithmetic sequence has the common difference from the very beginning or from the very first term until the last term given, so it follows that the sequence given is arithmetic. So let's say, for example, we have example number 1 and example number 2. So we have to take the difference between the first term and second term, and the second term and the third term, and so on. If the difference of these given terms here is uniform or equal, therefore this is arithmetic sequence. But if not, it will not be considered as arithmetic sequence. So let's take first the example number 1. So for example number 1, we have this solution or process. We will just subtract the previous term to the consecutive term or to the preceding term in order for us to get the common difference or the difference between these two consecutive terms. So first, we have 7 minus 2 is equal to 5, and 12 minus 7 is equal to 5, and 17 minus 12 is still equal to 5. So as you can see or noticed here, there is only one number, and they are from the very beginning they show a uniform common difference. Therefore, the common difference is equal to 5, and we can directly conclude that the given sequence is arithmetic in nature. However, here in example number 2, we have 1, 5, 7, 8, and so on and so forth. So we will just get the difference between 5 and 1, 7 and 5, 8 and 7. If the difference from the very beginning of the term is not equal until the last given term, therefore the given sequence is not arithmetic. So we have it here. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4, 7 minus 5 is equal to 2, and 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. So obviously we don't have uniform difference, or yes, we don't have uniform difference among the given terms. So therefore we can conclude directly that this sequence is not arithmetic sequence. How about you have this problem? You have to find the 10th term of an arithmetic sequence whose first term is 8 and whose common difference is 7. How are you going to find the unknown value? So all we have to do is just identify the given and substitute the given into the given formula. So the process goes like this. As what I have told you a while ago, we have to identify the given. We have a sub 1 that is equal to 8, common difference that is equal to 7, and the unknown value is equal to 10. Next, we need to write or identify also our formula. We have a sub n that is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times the common difference. And since we are finding the value of a sub 10 or the 10th term, we will write here 10 for n, because this represents the unknown order of terms. So we have a sub 10 that is equal to a sub 1 plus 10 also, since n here should be equal to the n in the parentheses on the other side of the equation or the formula. So we have 10 minus 1 times the common difference. Next, we will now substitute the values of our given. A sub 1 is 8, 10 minus 1 is 9, and the common difference is 7. So we will now multiply 9 times 7. We have 63, and we will just add the value of our first term, which is 8. So our 10th term, or a sub 10, is equal to 73. So what if you are asked to give the formula for the general term of the arithmetic sequence? For example, we have 5, 9, 13, and 17. How are you going to find its formula? Okay, so I will show you the process. So we can have different ways in finding its formula, but it's up to you what to adopt. So here I will just show you another way of finding it. So first, we need to get the common difference. We can make use of this process. I shown you the general formula for the common difference, but you can just directly subtract the given terms. You have to subtract the previous term to the preceding term or preceding term. Just like, for example, we have 9 minus 5 is equal to 4, or 13 minus 9 is equal to 4, or 17 minus 13 is still equal to 4. It's either of the process. Next, we will now apply the formula of the arithmetic sequence, which is a sub n, that is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. Since you have already the first term in your given sequence, we will just substitute it here. So we have 5 plus n minus 1. Since we don't have value of n, so we will just take n as n without any value minus 1 times the common difference, which is 4. So we will just distribute 4 on the values inside this parentheses. So I rearrange it for you, since you can do it in this way or in this way. It's up to you. What is important is you have a correct distribution or multiplication of 4 into the values inside the parentheses. So we have 4 times n, we have 4n. 4 times negative 1, we have negative 4. So we will just combine those terms that can be combined and just leave those terms that cannot be combined. So we have 5 minus 4, we have it here. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1, and we will just copy the term that cannot be combined with the others. So we have plus 4n. Actually, you can write the equation or the formula of your term or your sequence in this way. We have a sub n is equal to 1 plus 4n, or you can do this way. We have a sub n is equal to 4n plus 1. It depends upon your situation or where you are comfortable with.